It be like
what about
it.
swingers?
We love y'all.
Do you do swinger parties and shit like that?
I am not opposed
Have you ever been
to
to a swinger?
popping up. Yes.
You love that shit?
I am
All right, hold on.
completely into the
I just
lifestyle.
want to see where you was at.
Just for the record.
I just.
As long as the female is there.
Oh, hold
Yes.
on, caress.
Longest
I had
vagina.
your back.
Longest vagina havers
hold on.
are in the
One
building.
thing that
I'm
we're
there.
gonna do tonight is we're gonna have some order. Caress, hear me out.
I hear you.
Caress, hear me out.
Let's get your hand right here.
Because the opportunity is going to be for everyone to be heard, which that was my opportunity on last.
Oh, can we pass something
Hey,
around?
hey,
No, this for real. Can we pass something around?
if you want to,
Like a speaking stick.
if you want to,
Cause we had these kind of issues. That's what he talking about.
this guy here is smart, because we about to start early and we ain't even got
I'm
drunk
not even
or
playing.
nothing
You ain't
yet.
answered the question.
Yes, find some. Yeah, find
We
some.
pass around the lighter.
Nah, pass around the guards, man. Fuck
Oh,
it.
no, the lighter is better.
All right,
It's
where's
like
the
a
lighter
peace
at?
thing. It's the lighter right there.
Do I have
That
time to
ain't
use the
the light.
restroom or?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. No,
Please,
don't. Okay. We on
Do you need to?
an hour? I probably do because
Yeah,
I've
go
been
ahead.
drinking. I started an hour ago.
Are you comfortable to be sitting there for an hour? Are you gonna be drinking? Are you gonna drink? You gonna be that stiff on camera? You might need to go sit back over there.
I just drunk some.
You good? You smoke weed?
I sent y'all
Yeah,
the
I'm
link.
cold.
I got to send everybody the new link.
She just called.
Say, man, what kind of,
It's a new link.
who is she?
Ariel.
You hear me?
Huh? Oh,
It's a new link.
I done sent mine to 40 people.
So you got a problem with her?
Hey, Ariel.
He got a problem with people. That's when he get drunk. Where your ticket tank at? Where your shit at?
Hey, Ariel. Cheers, Ariel.
Okay.
You ain't got to be acting like that.
that.
Because I need to, come on out. You ain't got to say, caress. If he telling the truth, you better make him be, look good. Make him look good for telling the
Hey,
truth.
did you get the link?
The audience is right here.
Hey,
you
why
looking at
why they doing that? Can you shoot the link out? I ain't trying to play with you.
No.
Oh, I ain't sending it to
You
you.
ain't seen shit, bitch.
Hey, let me tell you something.
Shit report.
Don't watch him after. We need it. Do you
All right.
do you believe in love?
Hey, man, you on that, what did you get
Y'all
tips?
ain't paid for that.
What's
so don't
that?
be
You
the
get
don't
tips
be the
every time
drunk.
you sing?
Huh?
Every time you start singing, that bing, what's the
It
hit?
seems like he been drinking already.
You get tips?
I'm just crazy, period.
Copy. All right, so we're gonna send out another link.
It's good seeing you, bro.
Always.
I like the fit,
Thank you.
as usual.
Thank you.
You know what I'm
We
saying?
gotta stay fresh. We gotta
Rouse
stay
got me. These shoes are old, they dirty, because it's outside, it's dirty. I got a piece of lint. I'm gonna put it down.
Say, I'm feeling the sweat.
All right.
I'm feeling the BB sweat.
I got me on a Plies hat today. Plies always wears these types of hats to the front, so I'm gonna wear mine to the front. Cause I usually wear mine to the back. So everybody got the pee out the system?
I need a blunt. I need another blunt.
You don't need to if you want to. But I'm with you.
I need another blunt.
It's your show.
Here for an hour with y'all.
Oh yeah, because I need to be. I was
So
thinking.
how y'all feel about being, quarantined and shit? Y'all like that? Y'all like being at home with your significant other or at home alone?
I've not been quarantined the whole
Has there any been major adjustments that y'all have had to make?
Oh,
Any adjustments since being quarantined?
copy and paste.
Any adjustments? Y'all like being in the house? Y'all just like wearing masks outside?
Not at all. Get the house more comfy.
Yep. So you've had to make some changes?
Yeah, just get some.
What kind of changes?
I'm not no house person, so I had to
Yeah.
try to get myself accustomed to being to the house.
Yeah, for sure.
Getting different little nicks and knacks.
Yeah, for sure.
Nixon.
More so, I had to learn how to. I had to learn my hobbies. You know what I'm saying?
Start cooking
I had,
and shit.
Yep. I had to really dig into what I like to do because I'm sitting at the house. It's either I'm gonna be looking at the walls or pulling up to the old bars I used to frequent to figure out that damn they really closed. You know what I'm saying? I did that like the first month. You know what I'm saying? When they said, hey, y'all gotta stay in the house, I did that the first month. I was out like, oh, nigga, that shit, man, I'm pulling up everywhere. Man, that hoe closed like a bitch. I'm sitting in the parking lot still drinking. Hey, man.
And that's how it be.
Nah, that's just how it be. I'm telling y'all tonight, if y'all gonna not talk to me, I'm just gonna ask each one, go ahead, take the mic off.
You always trying to kick somebody out. Ain't got a boot bigger than it. He told me I gotta talk to people, go put you out. He did that night.
Chris, I'm already
He
starting.
said, what if you gon' leave?
Cause she already said
She said, I'm not saying,
she said,
how
I'm gonna
you
go.
doing?
Take your ass.
She wasn't even trying to leave, but you was long-winded. It wasn't her fault. I guess about turn your ass because you long-winded, long-neck, McGee.
I ain't got time for that, man.
You got to straighten up. What that nigga say on Martin? Tommy Father? Shape up! Look at him. Get out the phone. You the host. They looking at you.
Nah, we're not ready just yet.
They are ours. Do I be sure?
Hold on, don't put me on. Hold on a second, Biz. Let me roll these up real quick. Let me roll these up real quick.
You know you gonna eat.
But is the sound on?
Talk podcast, man. This is what goes on in your living room anyway, so it's all good, man.
That's
we just
true.
gonna tap in, and it's just keeping it real. I mean, y'all let me know whenever we ready.
We on?
You gonna tell me?
Like the
He
lights
said
in the
we
street
on, we
on?
live.
Are we live like?
Live.
Are we
Live.
like? Hello, world. I told you I was coming back. Mike, Biz, where's my camera?
Are we
Hello,
looking
world.
here?
I told y'all I was coming back. I told y'all I was coming back. This is the Daiquiri King. And we're having technical difficulties right now, but when it's live,
It be like that.
it be like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my. They said last week my introduction was just way too long. So I'm the Daiquiri King, DAIQUIRI _ Kings with 2 Z's. You can follow me on Instagram. Y'all know the motto. We do pour up. We do have tantalizing tastes of umami that we are wanting to leave on your taste buds.
Ow.
We've accomplished many great movements of success by getting everybody drunk that we come across, because that's what we do. We aim to please. Anywho, it's not about me. I have a great cast. This is a pack show tonight. You Talk Too Much podcast. We are going to like really dig in to a woman's psyche when it comes to sexuality, a man's psyche when it comes to sexuality. We're going to ask those questions tonight. We're going to talk about it. So no further ado, I'm going to let the panel really take over tonight. I'm excited. I'm going to sit back. Y'all see me in the king's chair, so I'm going to be sitting over here puffing and doing my thing as a king and making sure that we do what we do, how we do. You Talk Too Much podcast. Second show. I told you I'd be back with a new panel, except one. Y'all will see him. With no further ado, I have my first guest on the panel. I don't even think she needs an introduction, so I'm gonna let her do it herself.
What we looking at? What we looking here? We looking there.
you looking right there?
We looking here. Good evening, everybody. I go by Yoga Trucker Pose, aka Dragonfly, aka Dark Yogi, and I am a professional sensual dominatrix. I basically tie people up, and
Who? I tie people.
That's what she do. I heard that part. I ain't got the lighter, but
I tie people up, and it sets them free. So, and sometimes, you know, some people need a little pain with their pleasure. So
Wow.
that's why they hire me. They call in the specialist. So
basically,
Yeah.
if you want to get tied up and free in a sensual manner, holla at my friend. She got you.
sensual, with consent.
With
I want to emphasize with consent.
With consent.
Okay, consensually.
Awesome is awesome. So we got our next. He doesn't need an introduction either. So I'm gonna let him do it himself.
What's up, y'all? It's KG. I'm in the building. We finna get straight to it. Hey, you see the team? Everybody sipping It's how you sip daiquiris high class way, you know, out
Okay.
the cup, you know.
Pinky's up.
Pinky extended. And this one, cheers to y'all out there watching. Cheers to everybody in the building.
Cheers.
We're finna have a good time.
Ting-a-ling-a-ling.
Daiquiri King. Go ahead, my man. You got it.
Well, it's the big What's good, man? It's your boy Chris. Nevertheless, don't stress, man. Hit me up on goddamn everything. CORESS 214. That's Chris. 214, man. I ain't gonna say much less or much more. That's about it. I got my friend here. Go ahead and do your thing. He's like, this person right here, goddamn. Then
That's
they
my
talk.
guy, man. We see y'all. We talk. We gonna get it together. With no further ado, I ain't gonna say too much. We're gonna let her do all the talking. We're gonna move it right along. Go ahead, sweetheart. You looking really, really beautiful tonight, and I do like your hair.
Thank you. I'm Ariel. I'm a model, video fixing. You can find me on Instagram, Ariel Stacy, or Facebook, Ariel Jenkins.
Well, we are sure glad to have you tonight. Everybody on the panel tonight, we are very, very appreciative of your time. So with no further ado, it's very, very late, so we're gonna just dive in first. Ladies, this is for y'all tonight.
What?
I have men on the panel. We are gonna lay it on the line for y'all.
Ain't gonna hold nothing back either.
So this is ladies' night.
What?
I got a mask on my wrist just in case it get too heavy.
This is ladies' night. This
What
is
the man
ladies'
do?
night. This is
Stop coding.
This is what men really need to know
Oh.
about giving proper
My shit.
cunnilingus.
I don't know that word.
Y'all help me out.
Cunnilingus.
Cunnilingus, huh?
Dictionary. Bring
Cunnilingus.
dictionary out.
Alexa.
Cunnilingus.
Somebody talking to Alexa voice and give me the definition.
All right.
Is she gonna do
So
it?
this is what we.
You know the definition.
Hold on. So for everybody that cunnilingus is how you pronounce it.
The opposite of
So
fellatio.
this is the opposite of
Fellatio.
fellatio. So basically,
You know
it's
what
how to
fellatio
give
is,
proper
don't
head.
But
How to give proper head.
Hello, it's not the opposite of fellatio. It's you giving fellatio. Correct.
what? Hold on. Go finish. Go ahead. Go ahead. Cause I ain't
So
gonna.
basically,
I'm gonna let y'all leave.
what
Go ahead.
men need to know.
Okay.
What men need to know about giving proper. Help me out with the word.
Not just receiving, but giving.
Cunnilingus.
Cunnilingus.
I can say it. I just don't know what it means.
Proper cunnilingus. And if anyone that does not know what cunnilingus means, it's how to eat pussy better.
That's what you're talking about.
Praise God.
It's basically,
Praise Him.
we're gonna ask the question. We some men don't know, some men need to know,
Yeah.
some men know.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm gonna open it up for the panel. I'm gonna open it up.
No, he don't understand. I said what I said.
Oh, when you want to talk.
I'm saying it's gonna be a lot of back and forth. We need this lighter. So, and that was a good.
So the question is directed to the two ladies on the panel first.
What's your advice?
Okay, and since you are the guest on the show, okay, Miss, go ahead. I want to see exactly what would be your first rule that men need to know when it comes to giving proper proper head.
Proper head. My first initial response would be to, if you're not sure, ask. Ain't nothing wrong with asking. Not everybody knows how to read the room, and in this case, the room, we're talking about the pussy. We're talking about the woman, we're talking about her body. You know, the nonverbal cues, okay? So, there's nothing wrong with asking, getting consent, confirmation, and following through. Now, when this
So we're supposed to, so we're in between the legs, and we're supposed to come up and be like,
before. Now,
okay.
now let me say this. I'm not speaking to the men who just picking up any and anybody at the club and just jumping in there. Like, no. I'm talking about someone you give more than a fuck about.
Yep.
We actually care about her pleasure. Now this could go either way. Sometimes you just want to get you and go on about your business. I understand whether it's male or female. That's gender neutral.
So what's one? So give me what? So you're saying that? So we need the number one.
Communicate.
Not be ashamed or scared to ask our mate.
Yeah.
Hey, what do I need to do first?
Yes.
I'm ready to give you cunnilingus tonight.
Now,
Hey, honey, I'm giving you cunnilingus tonight. What do I do first?
but for women,
That's number one,
I
right?
want to give a tip.
Don't ask that.
Hold on, I got to give a tip for women. I got to start
Hold on,
with
this
the
is
woman.
This is
I got to start with the woman,
okay.
though.
Go ahead. You're right.
Because ultimately,
Okay, so she.
Right.
You're right.
Right.
And that's a great point.
Usually because of past experiences.
You're
right.
right.
But ultimately,
Go ahead.
when it comes to head, when it comes to giving, take the time to just like tonight, this is about you and your pleasure. Teach me. Be open and receptive to correction because sometimes women we don't know.
Right.
But again, this is somebody you give more than a fuck about.
Right.
So you want to please her. You want
Right.
her to be happy. Teach me
Right.
how to please you.
Right.
But if she don't know how to even please herself, that's a whole nother story
We'll get
within
there
itself.
later. We'll get there later. I see you churning over. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Appreciate you for clocking in tonight.
I'm so
She clocking in. She clocking in. No, you did correct. We're gonna let you clock in a minute. Listen, my man got the lighter. They're going to light
But
it.
that's just, and I'm only speaking because
hold on,
I've
you
been
passed-
there.
you
I've been
passed
there
a lot.
myself. So I
Go ahead. We're gonna open it up for discussion.
Yeah,
Go
yeah.
ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh,
Go on. It's Ariel next.
but that's my first tips.
And that was
Like
good tips. I ain't gonna even lie
So
about
you said
it.
it's my turn?
Maybe one
Yes, sir.
tips.
And go ahead and introduce yourself again. Everyone, as you speak,
So we'll
go ahead
just
and
go
make sure
around.
that you hashtagging and making sure that everyone knows exactly who you are.
Okay.
And in that way, they'll get used to, your response because your response is gonna be way different from my response. And Daiquiri _King with 2 Z's, you get it.
KG, IG, KG is that you? I'm just gonna give some free game, I guess. I can say, personally, off what she said, if you're engaging with someone like that, you should definitely know what they like, how they prefer you to do a certain thing, because they might not like the same, your last partner or say so. So,
True.
get to know what they like, what turn them on, and then I can also say at least, if we on the subject of, how you say that word again?
Cunnilingus.
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 Cunnilingus. I'm be slanging that shit around town like a motherfucker.
Cunnilingus. Them ends. The cunnilingus.
Just
Goddamn cunnilingus around this hoe. Goddamn cunnilingus.
Just open up a book and read some, and learn the body parts and know where you're supposed to be, and make sure you ain't just doing nothing extra for no reason. You know what I'm saying? And know that she actually liking what you're doing, and it's pleasing her, it's sensual to her. So that's all I'm gonna say.
For sure.
So what? Give us one rule that you think that you can give from the player's playbook. Even if you had to hang the player card up, it's just still in you. Give us something that you think men need to know. Our number one rule to help young players out there. Because young players need a little,
And one thing I see,
I got you.
I'm gonna sit back. I'm gonna sit back on that one.
I got you. One thing about these little players out here, they need a little game too.
That's where it starts. That's where it starts.
Because
Yeah.
they like shooting at cougars. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So we can help out the little players out there too and let them, soak up some of this.
I got you,
What's
man.
one
Check
rule
this
that
out.
they need to know when it comes to providing good cunnilingus?
There you go. You got
You know
it.
what I'm saying? I tell you, I'm be ready.
just actually, like he said, like they said before about just any person, like, I feel like when you're doing, you know, I feel like anybody shouldn't get that, you know what I'm saying? That should be like a privilege, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like,
really? You know, you can't just put your mouth on everything.
yeah, you actually gotta like that.
No.
If you got a different connection with that woman, you actually like her, you know what I'm saying? Then, you know what I'm saying, you can get to exploring her body and actually be into it and not just just, you know, trying to make the moment real quick. So
That's
So
a
actually
common
slow down.
misconception that men don't feel, that y'all ain't in
we
tune.
got the comments blowing up. We got,
Oh,
we got Miss Dragonfly, watch this. We got some comments blowing up because they really like what you had to say on here on the comments. So we got, I do. We got
knock my mic out.
Y'all hear me 1 second.
Okay. Knock my mic out.
Y'all hear me out 1 second. Bear with me, because we got the comments blowing up too. People on the comments right now. We got Erica Kane. Shout out to Erica Kane. My IG, _King. With 2 Z's. And y'all say what's up to Erica Kane.
What up?
What the continuation?
Erica Kane is everything.
Come on, man.
I'm gonna use it in continuation. I'm using it.
So in the comments, you know, old Stanley, he talking about here come the old 30-minute monologue. I read that one for you, man.
I did not even say that.
But Erica Kane did like when we had talked about getting consent. When you had said make sure that we get consent before the tie-up. I think that some of our viewers may want to see that in action. So I might be getting tied up tonight by the end of the night, y'all. So I'm warming up to that shit. You know what I'm saying?
And we appreciate you. But look at my head.
Say.
Look at my head.
Hold on, fam. But look at the show. It say you talk too much podcast, Dacquer King. So hold on a second.
He do all that talking. Let's see if he gonna walk.
Dacquer King ain't nothing without the guests.
So at the end of the day, I got Erica Kane also tapping into the chat. Just saying, also communication is the key. You know, to make sure that while we are giving a free game out here as far as how to give cunnilingus to the younger players and playerettes out there. We want to make sure that we get consent first for what we're about to show throughout this show and talk about. And then also we want to make sure that you are communicating, like she's saying, you want to communicate, which way and what you like. Go ahead, Mr. Caress 214.
Man, I appreciate you, because you're doing a good-ass job. Two things. This is what I fucking do for a living. My name is Caress. Y'all know what Caress means? I've been singing and writing music to help women's bodies since I was 15 years old. So this is something that I've been talking to niggas about for years. The hardest niggas in the world need help. I'm gonna tell you, two things.
Fire shit up, man. He gonna be a while.
I'm not gonna be a while. I'm gonna help you get out your way. Because when you gonna get to it, you don't need to take all day, dude. Hold on, that's the number one thing. When you gonna get to it, you don't need to take all day.
When you gonna get to it, you don't need to take all day.
If you don't put your goddamn
Say, man, I'm finna put my house shoes on.
I'm the only motherfucker with the goddamn
I knew you was coming today.
He talking about me, but he the one speaking while I'm speaking.
I knew you was coming
today. He can't help this shit. I swear he can't help this. Sit your goddamn. I know it's Dacquer King. All right. Two things. It's depending on who you with. You with somebody you really care about, really like, or somebody you want to show out with. It's okay to show out with somebody you don't know like that. Somebody you been after, but you ain't really trying to be with them. It's okay. You're going to either show out, or it's somebody you won't care about. We're going to throw it to care about. It's okay to ask, but as a man, number one thing you want to do is called foreplay for a reason. You're trying to figure out her. So, and I agree with him on one thing. He said, she's not the same as her last. I had a young man come to me when I was in a group. He said, I've been making every girl come, but not this one, because you fucking her like the last one. So, pay attention to her. Foreplay is key.
Here come P. Diddy.
Like that.
Here come P. Diddy.
Foreplay is key.
Foreplay. Come on, Suge.
No, DK, this important. We're gonna make sure we don't.
All in the camera and shit.
All in the video.
All in the video and shit.
The laughing is cool. Hold on, wait. The laughing is cool, but that was a really good subject you brought up. Y'all brought up. People really want to know that shit. So, pay attention to her body. Foreplay is kissing everything, touching everything. Some people like to be.
So your rule for the fellas out there, the youngsters, for cunnilingus, we talking about that. Stay on track. Give them a rule. These young players, give them a rule what they need to know.
I got a rule for you.
You saying start?
You ain't got the lighter.
Hold on. I got a rule. I got a rule for DK.
Decory Kings, you ain't got the lighter. I'm gonna finish real quick. The number one thing is to use foreplay, kiss, touch, everything, and find out what she personally likes.
So slow down.
Yeah.
Slow the fuck down. You got time. You not in her
Erica
mama.
Kane said live.
You not in her mama
Erica
house.
Kane said live.
You can't do what?
Erica Kane said live.
Which part? Which part?
Okay, let me finish before.
It's 10:16 and you talking at 10:16. She said live.
Okay, let me finish. We don't know.
I mean, you got viewers talking to you now, so this ain't me. No,
it's definitely you.
I'm just reading. I'm reading the comments.
All right, check me out.
So clean it up, cause Erica Kane saying you're lying.
Okay, Erica Kane, let me help you out.
Come on, cause I got some.
Cause she ready to get you
All
out.
right, we're gonna let her go first, cause
yeah,
obviously I don't want to talk.
I appreciate that.
Ain't nobody else got interrupted.
Hey,
Come on, Ariel.
I thought I made this for you, but really I made this for me.
I'm just reading the comments. Go ahead, sweetheart.
No, how she gonna go ahead and nigga, do you have the fucking lighter? God damn, we can't even get to the pussy.
So are you gonna?
You the type of nigga be up in the house, man. I ain't trying to leave, fam. What y'all trying to do is check on the home girl, fam.
So are you?
God damn, you just that nigga in the fucking room. Number one thing is don't have Decory Kings there, not you eat pussy. So he ain't gonna leave.
Moving right along.
All right, hey bro, I want you to finish. You're being disrespectful at this point. Are you all the way fucked up?
Because
Hold on,
the
let me finish.
viewers are listening to what you're saying.
Okay.
The live viewers. We're on live.
Hold on, let me check that to you.
We're on live, right?
Okay.
So what you're saying, the viewers are actually.
Did you think I did not know that?
So all I'm asking you to do is clarify what you're saying
I'm
because
trying
she's saying
to, but
live.
you're talking, fam. Now toss it back.
Go ahead. I'm fine.
You gotta toss it back.
I need to like.
Go blue, cause
We're gonna go blue.
ahead.
go blue.
It was two sides to that. Pay attention to her body, pay attention to what she likes, pay attention to who she is. I'm gonna speed it up because they rush it. That is with somebody you care about. You also need to know how to eat pussy for real, because nobody touched on how to eat pussy.
We talking about
How long?
kind of lingo.
Fam, you don't have no. Oh, sweet. I got the lighter.
We touching on eating pussy, fam.
Just
she-
give me
she
the
can say-
light.
That's what we talking about, eating pussy.
Just
fam. We've
give
been
me the
touching on
light
eating
and
pussy.
pass
You saying
the
ain't nobody
job.
touching on eating pussy?
But bro, I'm in the middle of a sentence when you
Well,
talk.
make
You
sense.
ain't got the
Hurry
common
up.
sense to
Go
understand
ahead.
that.
Go ahead, sweetheart. She been ready to talk. Go ahead, fam. Go ahead, family.
Damn, fam. You're tripping.
Ariel need a mic.
Oh, I got you.
Hold on, Ariel. We're gonna pass you the mic.
There you go. Go ahead and reintroduce yourself.
Is it a baby?
All right, so moving right along. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
I'm Ariel Miss Classy on Instagram. I feel like it depends on that person, honestly. If you ask me, some people like it fast, some people like it rough. I'm one of them people, you can start kissing my thighs first and then work your way up. You know what I mean? And
For sure.
take it slow. And basically lick the clitoris.
I got you.
Stay right there, baby. I like it like that.
I got
But I
you.
don't like it too rough. And you know, it's just a mind thing. Just basically just taking your time. That's just how I feel.
Awesome. And you know what? I like that because you actually gave instructions. You listened to what we were talking about, and it was giving men instructions on what we need to learn about giving proper cunnilingus. And I appreciate that. And the men, we were supposed to provide insight to the younger players out
Bro, you
there.
acting
So
slow as
I
fuck,
appreciate
bro, right
that. I really do.
Because you
So-
cut me off in the middle of me trying to say that shit, bro.
But hold on one second. So I'm gonna go to the comments right quick because we have people that actually are commenting on what we're talking about live. And so they want to be able to put their input too. So Erica Kane and Stanley Jenkins is on here going back and forth. So Erica Kane said that she's listening, and she's basically chiming off of what you said, Caress. She's saying,
I didn't get to say nothing, bro. You interrupted me. She don't have a full statement from me because you talk.
But from
so
what,
can you give me a full statement before we get her statement? After I finish my statement, we can listen to her. She doesn't know what I have to say because you interrupted me. Do you understand what I'm saying?
What you did say.
No, do you understand that? I just need to know if you understand it. I need to finish a statement before it's a complete one.
Let him finish.
Does that make sense to you, bro? I don't think it do. It's the second show you do this all the time.
Go ahead.
Okay, come on, Corey.
Go ahead. Finish your statement. We got 25 minutes for you to finish.
Erica, I think you're amazing out there. You know, and I got something to say too. You know, it's kind of, I didn't think Zachary King, you didn't give me the impression that you was a disrespectful person. But you coming out very disrespectful. You didn't speak during nobody's stuff but mine. Nah, I just don't, I mean, like, how they gonna hear what I got to say if you steady talking, bro? They see the orange, man.
All right.
I mean, I'm just saying, it's common sense. You gotta be quiet while somebody's speaking.
All right. So Stanley Jenkins is talking about what you stated about the clitoris. See, we have people that's actually watching.
We know this, fam. It's alive. We know this.
Okay,
Stay
so
naughty.
you talk too much podcast. We're gonna go ahead and
I guess we all talking too much.
Take over the show, Corey. Go ahead.
I don't want to take over. I just want to
Make
do my
your
turn,
point.
what you took. Okay, come on, Dookie head ass. That's my partner though. We fuss like this all the time. Don't be thinking I'm just laying. We do this.
Out here.
Yeah. All I wanted to express, God, give me the words to say it real quick, because he ain't gonna give me another 3 seconds.
He gonna give you the time you need.
Go ahead.
Correct. We gonna give you the time you need.
And even
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
he said he'll let me say something real fast. I wanted to say.
You mean to tell me he gave his fucking turn away?
I had told him. I said once you get done, can I say something? Because I wasn't finished. But I just want.
Well, y'all go ahead and spit y'all time out. We got people who really want to hear us talking, and y'all worrying about who time it is. So, Caressa, you gonna speak? Go ahead and speak.
No, you got it, fam. Go ahead. Nah, you got it. Whoever want to get it.
You sure?
I'm sure.
It's all about communicating during sex.
It is about communicating.
So if you feel, like sucking dick, if she's sucking it too hard and using her teeth, you gonna let her know, right?
Ooh.
That's how I feel. So when my man is giving head and I say, oh no, baby, don't do it like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just letting him know how to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And where and what
And don't
spots to
take
hit.
it as a jab to your.
Exactly.
Oh, that's see. Okay, I'm
Exactly.
I'm a wait.
That was it.
Go ahead. What you want to say about
like
that?
with the so for the record, I am a lesbian, but for the fellas, back when I was in the world and taking dick, it was one of them things where it was just like hold on, bro, like I'm just giving, and it ain't even constructive criticism. It's just like, hold on, you using too much teeth, or you not using enough saliva. Like, hold on, like you don't have to be. Don't use my pussy like you masturbating, cause y'all be rough. And I mean, y'all work with your hands all the time, so it's desensitized to the pussy. So I get it. So this ain't even like no jab at y'all. Like, before this, I was a trucker. I drove trucks for 4 years. So I understand your hands get desensitized to the soft skin of a woman. I get it. Now, but when it comes to that, like, and I ain't even the type, like, nigga, you can't eat pussy. I was never even the type to be like that, like jabbing at your manhood.
Yeah.
But it's like, hold on, like, listen, I know porno taught, I'm 34. Let me, just for reference, I'm 34. Porno taught me, like, porn is supposed to be like, pizza box, ding dong, the piece is here, dick in the box, like, let's get to it. You know what I'm saying? But, like, hold on, that ain't really, women, the vagina, our body, our mind, we got a lot going on. We are slow cookers. We are not microwaves. Like, and porno, I feel, personally, and I'm here for correction and listening to other people's perspectives. But in terms of pornography, I feel like it's kind of got us programmed to thinking like, all right, we're supposed to jump in. She's supposed to be screaming and hollering and climbing up walls. But in reality, that's not how we work, baby. We are slow cookers. It takes time. You ever had a slow cooker meal? Thanksgiving takes time.
That pot roast be fine.
Thanksgiving takes time, my nigga. Like, just warm it up. Like, I got a 95. My vehicle is a 95. It ain't no 2021. It ain't no Tesla. You can't just jump in me and just like, no, nigga. Like, you gotta warm it up, and it's okay. And I get it, that blood is
you don't
flowing
like
from
niggas
one
just
head
jump
to
in there
another.
and
Like,
just
hold
drive off.
on, like, it's okay. We gonna get to you, but for right now, we gonna take care of mama. We gonna take care of her. And you know she gonna give it back.
Yeah.
That's the design of the universe. Whatever you give us, we gonna birth it, and you gonna bring that shit into fruition. Like, just
Talk about that flip side.
just fuck with me. Take care of her, she gonna take care of you by default. That's the earth. You plant that seed, by default, we gonna give you everything you fucking need. You need kale, you need collards, nigga. Whatever you need. I promise you we gonna give it back. You ain't gotta question
Can I take
shit.
this time, y'all? I want to
Oh,
apologize to
God.
Caress, because I want Caress to chime in next. So, to y'all.
Like,
I
I'm a
apologize.
lesbian now.
Hey,
Like,
Caress, what you got to
like,
say
I'm
about that?
just saying. Like,
We'll take the free
I
game.
fuck with y'all. I fuck with niggas. I fuck with the masculine. I don't never want no man, no masculine vessel to feel like I don't fuck, or like you not heard. Like, I feel y'all more than, and that's the switch up. Like earlier, I was telling Daggery Kings, I was like, nigga, I got a vagina. Like, even though I may present as more masculine and come off like, no, I got a pussy, nigga. Like, no, but when I tell you I hear the masculine clearer than the feminine, I fuck with y'all. So I've had to learn how to be in this female body. But when it come to my first mind, I hear y'all before I hear the feminine. So I've had to reprogram that shit to connect with the feminine. So, but like, nah, it ain't no jab at y'all ego. Like, just listen to us, because I guarantee whatever y'all put into us, we gonna get y'all that shit like a million-fold. Not even 10, a million, my nigga. You seen niggas who fuck with bitches and then all of a sudden they shit just crumble and fall apart.
But what about the?
But then
what
there's
about
other men, like even Kevin Gates. That nigga shit then just turned into some old other. It's like, hold on, who is this nigga? He doing some weirdo shit. But you see that nigga smile.
But what about the ladies who don't like? But what about the ladies who don't like
cunnilingus?
cunnilingus?
Who don't like to receive pleasure?
Because there are women out there that think that the mouth is dirty. They think that, you know, they just do not want a man giving them cunnilingus. They think it's nasty. There's still women out there that think it's nasty. What would
That's
you tell?
true.
What would you tell them? You know, what would you? So what would be that preparation? What would be that preparation for a man?
Like if a woman don't like it, but the man do?
For a man that runs up, the preparation for a man that runs up on a woman, you know, and because women, one thing that I've learned also is that they don't like for us to be touchy-feely all too fast. And us men, we run up on the scene and we try our best to hide it. You know, we get frustrated, and then we figure, oh man, listen, man, we don't even have to have sex. I'll just eat it. And then she's just like, man, I'm grossed out because I don't even like head like that. So what would you tell a man in that instance? What kind of advice would you give him on that? You know, how to get further with that woman if head was taken off the table?
You know, they say don't date people, they tell women, don't date people based on their potential. But in this case, with the male, I would ask him, how far do you see this whole thing going? Is this somebody I give one fuck or all the fucks about? So that's how you determine, like, you know, okay, like, hold on, this is probably, this is some real shit. This is gender neutral. You have to decide, well, okay, she may or may not have some deep-rooted issues when it comes to the mouth versus her genitals. Are you ready and prepared and equipped to deal with what she is going to tell you why she don't fuck with it? Again, this is gender neutral. This is the same with your man. Like, I don't come from head. I don't get pleasure from head. But that's your shit. Like, but hold on, but this is my shit though. But you saying I can't do my shit on you and I fuck with you the long way? I give more than a fuck about you, and I can't please you how I know what? This is God's gift, and I can't give you my gift? Hold on, wait a minute, let's get to the bottom of this. This is where you have to decide, like, are we gonna get to the bottom of this, or it's like, nah.
What's your heart know?
What's
your heart,
or it's like, hold on, I know somebody else that really do fuck with this. You gotta decide.
That's that cheating shit to come in play.
And that's where you have to decide, like, well, hold on, is this something that I want to invest into?
Your time.
Am I gonna get a return on this investment?
It's some bullshit.
Am I gonna get a return on this investment? Or you gonna, cause I could fuck with you.
Triggered.
I could fuck with you, and then you fuck around and you tear all my shit down. I'm thinking that there's a return.
There you go.
That's another thing.
So, and that's what we're talking about, because the woman takes the head away. She says that's not what I like.
Because even then, on another level, that gives a little bit, and I'm only saying this from personal experience, I feel a little rejected now. I'm like, this is my gift. I know I'm the shit at this. Like you was talking about earlier, you an athlete. Like wait a minute, hold on. I know what the fuck I'm doing, but you telling me, like, I do this.
Yeah.
And you telling me now, I ain't into that.
With it, yeah.
Well, hold on. Now I'm questioning myself. Like, hold on, wait a minute. What is it?
So
it's both. It's a scale. It's a balance. It's teetering and it's tottering. So sometimes you kind of gotta bag back. It's like, you know what? Maybe tonight just ain't the night.
Is it worth it though to do all that?
That's where you have to think about it. You have. It's okay to
and
bag back. It's like, you know
it.
what? Tonight, you know what? We just gonna take it off the table. Take the pressure off. Fuck it. But just fuck it. We just gonna chill, whatever. Well, we Netflix and chilling, whatever. But you know when they toot that ass up and scoot back towards the dick, where it's like, all right, you know what? I done changed my mind. Maybe head. But this is where you have to decide. We adults now. Like, even though those triggers is like, maybe I'm not good enough, whatever the fuck, that's childhood shit. But in this moment, we are adults.
Yeah.
But if she does this and she doesn't like you,
Say, Stanley Jenkins said, tap in, and you've been quiet for 8 minutes, man. The people want to hear you, Caress.
He processing.
I'm not processing. I just
he
don't,
ready, man. Caress is ready, man.
I just want to be respected.
Ooh.
Man, come on, dog.
That's
man,
even
come
for
on,
her,
man. Is you
too.
gonna talk or
She's
not?
like, well, hold on, I'm not
Nigga
ready
ain't gonna
for
beg
that.
you to talk, man. Is you gonna talk or not?
No. Are you gonna hush?
No, are you gonna talk?
Somebody like, man, I don't even want you to hush.
Are you gonna talk or not?
Oh, my Stanley.
Say, man, yeah, man.
Stanley.
We got
nigga, you gotta listen. You can't listen when your mouth is moving.
Are you gonna fucking talk or hush, man?
You gonna let me talk?
Man,
we gonna be respectful.
You ain't ask me a question.
Man, I asked you to talk, man. Talk.
No, I'm talking to you, nigga.
Talk.
I don't know Stan. Stan, you cool as fuck.
Who is Stan?
But I don't know Stan. I know
Man,
you.
you was just next to him
I know
yesterday,
Zachary
bro.
King. Oh, I know Stanley.
You just was talking to the man yesterday, fam.
I don't know names.
Man, come on.
What's up,
man.
Stanley? Nah, nigga, you gotta fucking listen, nigga.
Come on, man.
The fuck you talking about, nigga?
Talk, man.
Let me drink a little bit of this.
Stanley
shit,
Jenkins, here you go. You woke him up, bro. Here you go, bro. Here you go. Man.
So listen,
Hold on,
we're receptive. There are other energies that's receptive to what it is that you're trying to say. Go with
No.
that.
I'm gonna talk on. I really appreciate what this young man right here had to say, and I love the subject that Dacre King brought up, because it's very important that people know this. What you speaking on, how women need to be paid attention to, slow it down, all that. That's really great. But there are other times. There's a flip side to that. When you're on your way to work, when it's quick, you gotta jump in it. You gotta jump to it.
that's when, that's quick. So
That's different,
No, I'm just touching on. I'm just dabbing.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I'm just letting people know that it ain't all. You ain't always got to get your mind to where you gotta just be the best that you are at all times. Sometimes people just want you to get to it and go. You know, even if they have a certain way about them, you gotta get to it and go. I really appreciate what everybody had to say.
Yeah.
I would like for Dacre King to ask me a direct question so I can answer it, because I'm all over the place in my mind, because you've touched on so many great things.
She opened up.
And it's kind of hard to jump in and just try to touch on one thing, because there was so many great things that was talked about.
Hold on,
Which
one stood out the most?
Hold on, P.
Think
Diddy. P. Diddy.
P. Diddy.
So think of a question that you want to directly ask me, so I can answer it in the proper. You know what I'm saying?
I got you, bro.
Notification.
All right, so
Okay,
basically,
respect. Gotcha.
That's love. So basically, the question is, as far as cunnilingus, we dove into it saying, give us some tips on what we need to do better sexually, and then as far as cunnilingus, as far as how to make it better. So now we're saying we met a woman and she's taking it off the table. You know, what are some of the advice that you can give the viewers, the young players out there, you know, as far as where do they go from there with the woman, you know, sexually, you know, because that's most young cats go to. Let me eat your pussy, and then we be like, it's wide open, and then bam, we having sex, Woo, damn, I made it in because I ate a pussy, fam. Then next thing you know, you tell your man, and then let me just eat your pussy. Then,
Are y'all completing
I
it?
know exactly what he's talking about. This comes up all the time. It's 90%, not the fact that she don't get her pussy ate. She might not be comfortable at that exact moment. So you agree with it at that time. It might be the fact that she didn't get the wipe or be clean as fast as she wanted to, so she don't want you to feel that.
You're right.
So always, I would say
That pH balance a little off that we up.
where's the innocence?
no.
You right. I didn't even think about that. Read the room.
I like that one, dog. Where's the innocence, baby?
Yeah. You know. Go ahead.
In my opinion, I'm gonna say about 10% a woman doesn't like getting ate out, but 90% of the time it's because she hasn't had a shower. You might be leaving a club, you might be in a party, she been out all day and she the same outfit. She don't want you to feel away. So get your ass out. You know, a woman could deal with us before we can deal with them. She don't want.
Can I give you some? Can I give you some? Cause I've been there. But
it's so
men,
crazy, and I've been there.
Man be in that primal energy. They don't give a fuck. They want you fresh out the gym. Out the gym, that pheromones. It depends. It depends.
Let me finish.
Go ahead, hold on, baby. We got you. He said it. Correct. Go ahead.
I've been dealing with women a long time.
No mustard.
No, but I'm gonna tell you like this.
Go ahead. We good.
A woman who washed herself 65 times can't compete with a woman who's been keeping herself together since the day she was born.
Amen.
So
That's the one.
When we say men want to get down and dirty with the sweat, we talking about the sweat. We ain't talking about whatever the fuck. We know
what that means.
We talking about a clean woman who went to the gym and went to go to McDonald's and came to the house. What's up?
Yeah.
We own it. Because clean women are clean. You can't wash away that. You need to work on that. If you want clean in the beginning, you can't make it clean in 35 minutes.
Where's the lighter? Hold on.
So, to touch on that subject, 90%
I was gonna have to let him talk.
He got it.
90% of the time, they like head. They just not ready for head because they don't know how they feeling down there. We've been there, but we'll go to the 7-Eleven.
And rinse out. You're nasty.
You know Women ain't gonna do that. Women ain't gonna do that all the time. Women don't like you. Women don't like nobody enough to go to the 7-Eleven, but we'll go to 7-Eleven. We'll get a soap. Nigga, I get all the goddamn soap. I see a nigga come in. Hey, you know what it is, big dog. Shit, we gotta get this stuff ready, big dog. It's all about creating the environment. No, listen, on a serious note, it's all about creating the environment to please somebody.
That's true.
Without there being any issues, because we talk after we have sex. We talk, and it's people, other people involved.
And people done ask, they say, how was it? And I'm like, man, wasn't all that.
Hey, you ain't gotta, like you said, you ain't gotta ask how was it. Like, come
Some
on,
people
man.
do.
Like,
You know.
Like, you know, you right there. It's live and direct. Like,
If you ever have to ask a girl if she came.
come on.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on.
She did not.
Now, this is where my ego got to jump out.
So Stanley Jenkins said, all you gotta do is give him good dick all the time, 24/7. You ain't got to worry about eating pussy ever.
It depends.
Damn, fam, I don't know.
Stanley,
I fuck with you, but that ain't true.
You know what I'm saying? He just said good
Because
dick.
it's two different ways to come. It's a way to come orally. It's a way to come with the goddamn slung.
And it depends on how
They
you're
two
giving it.
different. They got different textures. Niggas don't know that. It's two different ways to come. You only making her come one kind of way, and a nigga come
you
along
can
and
make
make her
me
come in a way
come
she ain't never
different
came.
other times.
Or a woman. She might like
So hold on. I
Respectfully.
like that you touched on there's different ways
to come.
to
Yeah.
make a woman come. So let's touch on this. I went to the streets here, and
Come on,
and,
streets.
and I want to see if I can't get the viewers to tap in. I want to see if I can't make a call and see if I can't plug somebody in real quick. If y'all can give me a second, because you tapped on something that's really is really intriguing to me.
Hold on. I got
be-
a small bladder.
because
Hold on.
that-
I'll be right back.
Because at the end of the day, I want to make sure that the young players out there understand that these are lessons for y'all. These are lessons for y'all. These are things that y'all can take and use. So when it comes to the woman, I've been told that they like caress. Am I wrong or right or wrong? Y'all help me out this. King, you've been kind of quiet. I've been told by women that they like for the male, while they're getting head, for the male to stay at the top region of the pussy, which is the clitoris, because those are where the nerve endings are, and that's where all the pleasure is. The advice that I was given was to stay away from the hole, away from all that area down there, concentrate very softly on the top of that clitoris, and make sure that it ends with the kiss, because that's where all the nerves are.
But you still got to work your way around.
But that's just the advice I was given. This is anonymous tips, so I just wanted to throw that out there, because he said that there's different ways to please women, because Stanley say, man, all you got to do is give them good dick.
It depends on how you give them.
Stanley, that could be correct with one female or two, but the thing about it is, there's no proper way. You got to always learn the people you with. I've seen all kind of crazy things, all kind of different situations. It's weird. It's crazy because I learned it the hard way. Man. I tried to do that when I was young. I tried to do the same thing I had been doing very well, and it wasn't what the person I was going into that situation with wanted, and I didn't understand that. And then somebody came to me later after I already had learned it. I learned it the way I lost her, you know what I'm saying? Based on the fact of I didn't understand that. I thought I was good when I wasn't. But being good is all about being adjusting. It's all about adjusting and doing what the person wants. It's just
adapting.
It's like when you meet a woman, you ask her, what's your favorite food? And I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to touch on what you said. The clitoris, that's what you do when you're showing out. Because 85% of the time, that's going to be what it is. Some women like extra stuff. Like she said, go around it. Do different things. But if you really want to show out, it's an actual way to do it. You pay attention to that. Try not to get too much saliva. It depends on the woman, because if she's a saliva-based woman, you'll know, because she's going to keep... Okay, it's some things that I learned. A woman, and this is just not on the clitoris.
We got Boom on speaker, too.
Okay, so you know how when a woman wants you to give her some more dick, she going to do this. When she wants you to give her a little less dick, she going to do this. It's touching this right here. And it's touching this right here. It's all about paying attention to what she's doing. If you look at her face, you can tell. So that's what I was trying to touch on earlier. When you're doing the foreplay, pay attention to what makes her face move. She ain't gonna tell you the truth. She don't even know how to. She really don't even know exactly what she wants. But if you lick everything and touch everything, you'll figure it out. And once you see what really makes her move, pay attention to those moments. Sure. And then you can move forward with sex. That's how you figure out what she likes. Sometimes don't even know, dog.
Yeah.
Exactly.
What about brothers who don't know how to read the room, though? Like, how do you... Because in my experience...
So you say read the room.
Like, who can't read body language and can tell with the moving the pelvis up and back and up type. Oh, go ahead.
You got a lady on the phone.
Oh, hey.
We got Boom on the line as well.
Hey, Boom.
What up, Boom?
She was on here. She couldn't make it, y'all. So she's so loyal.
Oh, that's Boom.
That's Boom. She called in, so we.
Oh, what up, Boom?
So we wanted to be sure.
Hey, Boom. I don't know if you're watching.
Boom, what's up, Boom? So we miss you, Boom. We sure appreciate you. So what'd you say, Boom? Go ahead and address the panel. What'd you say, Boom? And I'll let the ladies chime in with you.
You know, some women have never ever climaxed. They have never had an orgasm. Okay? Never. So they don't even know what it is for their body to even reach that higher climax. And some men don't even know how to give that to a woman.
Yeah.
You know, some women have never squirted.
Yeah, you're right about that.
You know, it's different levels to this shit.
Yeah, it is different levels to this shit, Boom. I'm sure I miss you, baby. All right. What you say? So, did y'all want to respond?
I do.
Go ahead.
Hey, boo.
Hey, this is Caress hollering at you.
You so motherfucking right. I wrote a song. It's called "Come Tonight." When I was 19, a woman came to me and she said, "Hey, don't worry about it. Just do your thing. I can't come." That was disrespectful to me. But I knew. So I wrote a song about it because I knew that she had never came, but she thought it was impossible. But it wasn't, because I was already paying attention to her for weeks at a time. I knew her mannerism. I knew how she was. I knew what she liked.
Studying.
I'm impressed. I'm impressed. So,
oh my God.
So at the end of the day, once a woman don't know, I tell her to close her eyes. First thing I'm gonna tell you in the song, it tells you to close your eyes. It tells you to close your eyes and get nasty. If a woman can't get nasty, you can't make her come. Because she gonna be concentrating on coming versus just being nasty.
Come on, man.
So get nasty with yourself. Close your fucking eyes. It's coming. You feel me?
Say you ain't teaching me.
If I've been paying attention to you, if I done did proper foreplay, I know what ticks you. I know what body parts move you. I know to squeeze that nipple hard. I know to grab your neck and choke you and throw you against the wall. I know to give you just a tip and not force you.
That's real shit.
Because I paid a fucking attention.
It's going down. Excuse me.
Hold on, boom. One more thing, boom. Hold on, boom. Let me tell Boom one more thing.
Somebody asked what's going on. I'm like, you talk too much. That's what's happening.
That's what happened.
It's going
boom,
down.
one more thing.
It's going down. Y'all see it. We got them texting.
Hey, and I got this from my body.
Boom, you done woke us up, baby.
Boom, one more thing, boom. The girl started to fake orgasm. She was like, oh, and I was like, damn. I said, you ain't gotta do that. And I said, guess what? It don't even sound like that, baby. If the motherfucker ain't ugly as fuck.
You stopped her?
If she don't look like this.
Hold on, you stopped her?
I stopped her. I said, hey, you ain't gotta do that tonight. My dick wasn't even in. Why the fuck you acting like you coming? You acting like you coming. You finna come tonight.
You ain't got to do that tonight.
I wanna sing a little piece of that, but I'm gonna say it like this. Boom. When you coming, a girl's gonna be stronger. I tell a nigga, whenever she say, hold on, DK, this is important. Whenever she say, I'm coming, nigga, I don't give a fuck if you doing this. You better keep doing this. Because if you move,
ride it all the way out.
She gonna blame it on you.
That's real.
It gonna be your fault. So you better not move. I don't care if you come around the corner with that bitch.
And she
you better keep coming around the corner.
Look at her.
That's true. I ain't even know.
Hey,
Right.
can I add a comment on that?
Hey, King, go ahead. I'm gonna keep you on the line, baby.
Honestly, if you, like he was saying, if you rather go ahead and get yours, I know it sounds kind of fucked up, but you should just kind of keep that on the low if you can, and I say that because mentally, you don't know that, but that could throw a man off. Like, he wouldn't even be worried about nothing. As soon as you say that, oh shit, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, that shit be happening to me.
So that's what used to happen.
That shit, you
know what I mean?
Like, if something about mentally when you say that, it's like, shit. Like,
you know why?
I don't know, that shit crazy.
Because when you coming, that nigga come.
It may do.
When you coming,
I'm telling you.
all of a sudden I'm coming.
It's like, I ain't gotta do nothing else, I'm done.
It's like, God damn.
What if you miss it?
But it's mental though. I don't know what it is. It's mental.
3 seconds be
So
better
hold
for
on,
me.
y'all mental too?
That's real.
Yes.
Hold on.
So when the girls say some shit, I don't allow girls to be talking that sexy shit.
Hold on, baby. You want
the fuck out my ear.
You want to say
Go ahead.
She said get the fuck out my ear.
I'm telling you.
I just said that be the best though. Them 3 minutes, them little 3 seconds.
And women be saying that? No.
So we more alike than
It be
not.
the best. When
the
we
corner.
both climaxing together, I don't know, it just
Once
works
you,
out for me.
I'm gonna tell you.
I did baby girl speak. She got soft voice.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I said it just does something to me when we both climax at the same time. It's like, fuck, that energy is just, I don't know.
You be drained and tired.
What about
Yeah,
when
you
he
do.
come and you don't?
Hold on. We got
Because
boom.
of what
Let's
you
go
just
around.
did.
We got boom. Boom timing off for you.
What you say?
What'd you say, boom?
It's a feeling that you have when you come, and it's another feeling you have when you climax. You squirt. You shoot out.
Yeah.
You can't do
Man,
it.
my
You
nipples
really,
getting
really
hard. Shit. She talking to God. Hold on, boom, shit. All right, start back over at squirt.
You get this orally. This comes from head, okay? That's head that gives you that fulfillment right there. you pushed out everything. It's like your soul gets sucked out.
Nigga.
And it takes everything
Slurp,
out.
slurp.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, we hear you.
It's a real game. You hear me?
I hear you. Talk.
Take it away. I'm just saying. Real life make you be loyal and love a motherfucker. Okay?
Okay.
Listen.
And that's how
All
we
right. Boom. Boom. Let me talk to Boom. Ooh, DK, I got
Kayla, y'all know she don't got no interest. She do boom, and then at the real boom boom, y'all can follow on Instagram. Y'all know who this is, and then also Kayla Dinkins on the Facebook. Holler at her. We got my dragonfly. She gonna holler at you next, boom. Talking about squirting, she said a lot.
Squirt. So, all right. So here's the. So again, for to gauge the timeline, I'm born in '86. I'm 34. Okay. So I didn't start squirting until.
He said, "Where your mic, babe?"
Oh, right here. Oh, it's turned the wrong way.
Okay, go. You haven't started squirting.
Okay. I didn't start squirting until I was at least 30. But I had to do that on my own.
You had to squirt on your own?
On my own. Like, I had to get to know my own
You had to close your eyes.
Yeah, so I could
get
get
nasty.
comfortable.
You had to close your eyes
with myself,
and get nasty.
With myself
Let
first.
her finish.
With myself first.
Yes.
Before I could even offer that to somebody else.
Right.
I had to get comfortable with, like, hold on, wait a minute. Sometimes it shoot out. Sometimes it ooze.
Ooh.
It's like, so I was like, okay, wait a minute. I know I at least need 2 towels with the thread count of it. You know what? Never mind. Because otherwise it's going to seep through to the mattress. It's going to fuck up. Now, in my mind, this is a woman. Like, we talking about the pH balance. I don't want no head because they're like, I don't give a fuck. You just been, no. In my mind,
Yeah.
I know I'm going to soak through the towels. It's going to get on the bed. We're going to have to air this bitch out. I'm thinking about all of that fucking shit.
Right.
I can't even enjoy the nut because I'm thinking too far ahead. Women, I don't have children, but I can't imagine what y'all mind be on. You thinking about the kids, what's going to happen.
Now why they getting their soul sucked out of my hope?
You can't even really receive.
Yeah.
Because you're thinking
About
all
other
this
shit.
other shit that don't even fuck. What
Man,
about
that's
your
deep.
pleasure? Your pleasure is what's going to keep you going throughout the fucking. It's motivation.
That's what I was thinking.
If you could just center
I don't
on
think nobody
that,
thinks, but that's real.
focus
It
on that.
depends.
Now I'm talking about me.
That's
I
real.
couldn't go. I didn't even because first of all, I feel like I have to pee. That's the first thing.
That's it.
But it
Again?
reroutes. So here's
That's
the
true.
thing.
Why you gotta pee?
It's called I want to say it's the Skene's gland. There's a gland in there, so it's not exactly urine. There's
That's what I be wanting to know. Do they be pissing?
Uric
What is
acid.
it?
It's uric acid that makes it urine.
Oh, okay.
But when it reroutes, it takes that out so where it's not.
So then
pee.
why the next day it smell like pee?
So and that's the thing.
You said what?
Why the next day it smell
If you
like?
took a woman,
No, she done gave a whole nother.
That was
she said it turned around.
That was pee. She didn't do the pee.
it
Whoever you was with.
reroutes, so it doesn't
Yeah,
come
whoever
out
he
of
was
the
with, she peed
urethra.
on you.
If you look, there's a little bitty that it's called correct me if I'm wrong. It's called the Skene's
Girl, we don't
gland. It's a gland.
Yeah.
That's in there, like the G spot is. It's not the urethra, which pee comes out of. That's a completely different area. But if you let a woman lay back and she got a dildo or something and she squirt,
Oh,
shoot
yeah.
that bitch across the
It
motherfucking
sure
room.
will.
God damn it, then.
It'll shoot it. And I'm only saying that from experience.
It will.
Okay, I got OnlyFans, the Dark Yogi is on there. But anyway.
How much they need to sign up?
Super.
Don't plug it in
I
for
think
them.
right now it's $6.99 right now.
$6.99 special.
That ain't nothing but a Whataburger. Do it. Get it going.
You know what I'm saying?
Dagger King, can I comment on what she said?
go ahead.
Actually, I want to talk to men like you, men like me, all over the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This has happened to us, and this is how I know that it's up to them to come to begin in the beginning stages. Nigga gotta keep it going. He gotta get strong. Don't let her body get too strong for you, cause she gonna get to fucking shaking.
Cleanse it on your ass.
Wait.
When a woman is coming, she has no idea. If she ain't never came before, she has no idea what it looks like. I'll be, ooh, ooh, yeah.
That porno shit that I was talking about
That
earlier.
is not it.
Bullshit.
When you get good, hold on, when you get good, you can do that.
That's true.
At first, you look crazy. Your eyes roll.
Yeah.
You get strong. Your body gets strong. Your legs get strong. They close in on you. You got to keep them in that position. You got to work it. Work it and keep them there to get them to come.
You gotta
work it.
Bronco. You gotta
Work it.
rock.
So the way I found out how a woman really does it was this girl. Her name was Shaniqua when I was young.
Right.
She was so good. I was young. She was so good. Look, she was on top of me, but she wasn't paying attention to me. Her eyes was closed, and she was like, oh, and I'm looking up at her. What the fuck?
Y'all need to see that.
Like, I'm telling you, this is the most. She's like, oh, her eyes are rolling, but she's doing this on her own.
Yeah.
She's literally making this shit happen in her mind. I'm watching her, and I'm looking at her like, I ain't doing this. I ain't totally apart.
We're live. We're recording. It's already recording for you.
Yeah. So I'm not recording. I'm looking at her, seeing her actively make herself come using me. She knew where to go in her mind.
She's a tool.
She knew how to find her nasty.
Yeah.
And I watched it, and I was like, ooh, girl, you 27, and I'm 16 and a half. And I was about 18. I'm gonna say that. But like, I seen her do that, and that's what taught me, oh, you gotta get in your mind. You can't just leave it up to me. Because if I'm doing the best job I can, but you constantly thinking, I wanna come. Can I come? Am I gonna come?
It'll
you
have you
gonna lose your shit.
It'll have you degraded.
Thinking so much.
But women use that as a sense of power, though, too. And a sense of control.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? A sense of, what's the word when you demasculate a man?
Yeah,
Emasculate, making them weak and feeling a certain type of way. Hey, just how you use that? They got these powers, man. Women,
I think she knew.
What you laughing for? Go ahead and chime in on that.
No reason. You just said we got that. Like, I ain't gonna say nothing.
You talk too much podcast. You should say it.
Yeah, you gotta
say it. That's what you're here for. Say it.
It's true though. We do have that power.
What kind of power?
It depends on the situation.
You can say hypothetically speaking. Can you give us a situation? This is you talk. This ain't the time to be quiet. Say it with your chest. That's our motto. Say it with your chest.
I ain't got nothing for that part. I ain't got nothing to say on that situation.
You want to take, you can't, no, it's just talk too much podcast.
Not right now. I ain't got nothing to say on this one. Hold on.
All right, go ahead, Boom.
I don't pull the muscle acting it out.
Nah, you didn't. So let me ask you. So we can go ahead and switch this. And this is the last question. We can go ahead and wrap it up.
Okay.
okay.
And I appreciate all y'all time. Do you think the way when it comes to intercourse, do you guys think that society plays a major key in what you are attracted to sexually?
No, not me.
Oh, I can answer that quick.
Go ahead and sit on it real quick. Go ahead and think about it. You are going to answer first, Chris.
It goes to your mental, but physically, you're going to be attracted to what you're really attracted to. But society can make you believe you're attracted to something, but your body going to tell you what you're really attracted to. Your mind, everything about you is going to attract you to the person. So sometimes you end up with somebody you didn't know you was going to be with because you didn't really know. You thought you knew. Society can try. It ain't going to do it, though.
I agree with Corey.
Some people weak and they'll go with what society say. But they know deep down, they really feel this. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Your spirit know.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
It's like something that you can't control. How you feel. That's the only thing we didn't make up. How we feel in this room, we didn't say, hey, I want to feel like this. It's just how we feel. It's real. It's something that they could create. It's something that's in you.
Damn.
I agree.
Where do you agree? Why do you agree?
I agree because I'm bi.
Okay.
So I like men and women, but preferably, I
like.
What that mean?
Schlong.
He said schlong.
She like, what? Say it again.
Shut up. Well, I almost cussed you out. Fuck him.
I knew what you were going to do.
Hell yeah, I like that shit.
I like my women though. I ain't gonna count.
Oh, I got something. I got a subject for her too.
Okay.
No, go ahead and let her finish.
I'm gonna finish.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead and answer your question. Go ahead. You got the
good,
floor.
Big Daddy.
Oh, I thought we was in the middle. I didn't know she had a long thing because she usually talk quick. She
Go
knock you out
ahead.
quick.
That was
Like you said, she get the cussing and when she get in her groove.
I haven't been cussing though.
That's true. That's true.
But yeah.
What she was talking about. So the reason why I say I was excited when you mentioned this type of subject because I've been writing about this and people don't understand what I be coming from for a long time. I've been through a lot of situations based on what I've been through. What's up, fam? And come on, man, stand a moment.
I'm listening.
He watching us.
I got the moment.
So this is I got a song with my bro called Fat Pimp called Lesbian. It's a song that was really hard for me to write. When I went to college,
that's real.
It was a stud named Big Mama.
Yeah.
She had a girl who never been with a girl before, and they was a really good couple, and I really fucked with them and respected them.
Mm-hmm.
But I really feel sometimes it's situational, sometimes it's born that way. With Big Mama, she was situational. She had never felt the real man, never seen the real man, never dealt with a real man.
Oh wow.
Her girl had just got to vagina, but for her birthday, she wanted her to get some dick. So I'm a real cool guy on campus. She's like, Chris, fuck with me, man. We're my girl tonight. Like, boom, you know what I'm saying? She a player ass bitch. So I'm like, no disrespect. So she came to me. So she watching me have sex with her girl.
Yeah.
But however it was done to her in the past, she had never seen it done quite that way. So in my peripheral, I saw her becoming a woman. I saw her becoming who she didn't realize who she really was. When she seen a woman really climax, really get there, when she seen a man stop, not worry about his nut, but worry about the woman's nut. When you pick a woman up and put it like this and put it in a corner of a wall, and a woman watch you do that, she like, damn, I wish that was me. Yeah. She could act like she hard all she want, but if that wasn't who you really were,
she want that.
That woman came out. So I'm gonna tell you to this day, Big Mama
my man
is
ain't
married with fucking 4 kids.
To just argue here, you know what I'm saying? Niggas know what we doing around this bitch, you know what I'm saying?
To this, at this time in life, Big Mama's married with 4 kids because I showed her what a man is supposed to do in a room. That was my first threesome, by the way.
Really?
You feel me?
Put that plug in again.
Nigga, Big Mama. She ain't Big Mama no more.
You wanna?
So how you gonna show me? How you gonna tie me up?
Okay, so all right, so we're ready. We're ready. We are at the point of the show. I've been waiting for this. Y'all, let me go ahead and introduce you to this right now. We've been waiting to turn the fuck up. She said it. I was waiting on consent. We said it earlier in the show. We need consent. Y'all heard it? She said she. What is the power?
It's the consent.
Let me take this motherfucking coat back off.
It's getting hot in here. Yeah, it's the consent for me.
All right, so this is the point of the show, to where we have brought.
So do I take off my jacket?
We have brought Miss Yoga on. We are going to go deeper. She can explain exactly what's about to happen. Y'all go ahead.
Like, y'all, hold on. I have to take a second and breathe. I am a yoga instructor after all. I started with yoga. Well, hold on, let me take that back. I started with kink, but yoga helped me ground this energy. But I have to take a moment because it really is the consent for me. Like when we first started, Ariel, not Ariel. Because if y'all call her Ariel, we gon' like, it's gonna be some shit. Her name Ariel.
Ariel.
Okay, so Ariel, boom! Where she at? Where the phone at? Boom!
Correct.
So, but Ariel was like, nah, I'm cool. Like, paraphrase, it's like, nah, I'm cool. I ain't with that tying up shit. But for her to verbalize the consent for me, like that really do something for me. So like y'all don't.
She's bursting it out.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna switch away. You gotta get out this seat though. You gotta go there.
I know.
Switch spots. Switch spots.
Hold on. Wait, Caress. Because again, this is about knowing who you are. But for somebody that was adamant about her knowing her boundary, and I'm like, I'm already in a space of respecting it.
There you go.
Right.
There you
but
go,
for you to be like,
sweetheart.
hold on, hit the whoa on my ass. I'm like, give me a minute. This I gotta honor myself, my predator, hold on, wait a minute.
Let's go.
Cause you just
I'm excited.
You just flipped the switch
on you.
She just flipped the switch.
Man, we better get plugged in tonight.
So I gotta get centered in myself. So this is where I come with the consent,
right,
communication and all of that. Cause like, wait a minute, I know myself. I gotta breathe for a minute. Like, hold on, let
Slow
me.
it down. We need a port drink. We need daiquiris.
Yeah, I do.
I need some more pause. That Christian. That motherfucking Christian. Where Christian be?
Like, I gotta give it up to God for a minute. Like, thank you, God, for this opportunity to even display
on the
this.
floor, nigga, and witness.
Like, cause this the spiritual side of what I do. Like, at the end of the day, and all I do, I give thanks. So it's like, hold on, for you to even be receptive. So this is what we're talking about with the masculine and the feminine. You being receptive to what it is the caress gotta say. Receptive to what it is
she gotta activate.
that Daiquiri King got to say.
Let me go grab the activation juice. Shit. Let's go.
But I receive, I'm thank you.
No problem.
Hell yeah.
They talking about tie her up.
The nigga.
She's so fucking nasty. You
know what I'm saying?
I'm nasty as fuck too.
Let's go. Caress, you in the way now, fam.
I'm trying to get you in the way. I'm trying to
right there, man. Yeah, you good.
Do
you want to start smoking tonight?
No.
Okay.
Look, he needs to hit the blunt.
Yeah, he need to hit the blunt.
I hit the blunt.
All right,
couple times.
Here you go, fam.
I'm gonna put
Okay, you got the link?
over here.
Shit. What you need? We got some Parmesan or the Urkel jerk. What we got?
You got the herb?
I want some more Parmesan. Or
You
whatever.
want some more Paul?
I think that's what you gave me. That's what you gave me, right?
Yeah, that's what we,
Oh.
you know, Paul will get them all. You know what I'm saying?
Paul will get them all.
This right here is gonna be the best.
Hey, y'all hold on a
angle.
second. We just rearranging the set right
Me
now.
right
This is really in respect to what is about to happen. This is really a movement that we really.
I think standing right here.
Y'all hold on, Chris. This is something we really didn't know was gonna happen.
We did.
We did talk before the show, and we said that if it organically happened, then we would definitely, be ready to demonstrate this, but we weren't gonna force this. So we definitely want to put that plug that it is all consent. Everyone and everything that is about to happen now is going to be in between these two young ladies, as you see, and we're just very excited to be a part of this act of grace, of sensualness that's about to elevate everyone's minds, everyone's level of thinking, everyone's stress levels of seduction. This is what you're about to see, the shit that makes you squirt. As Boom would say.
Okay, let me see. Because I ain't never squirted like this before.
Boom said, say that again, Boom.
I said, let me see, because I ain't never squirted like this before.
Well, we're about to see if it works, because this is something that we definitely... It's
not about it working, y'all. It's about it happening.
Right, just allowing, just flowing it. Hold on, one more mic.
All right,
I hope they can hear me. Yeah. So y'all can keep talking.
Let me place
All right, so Boom wants to know. Boom is asking questions while we get set up, and we appreciate y'all tuning in late night. We understand this is a work week.
It's after hours.
This is after hours. We didn't try to, but you talk to us podcast. You got to know what you are signing up for when we cut these lights on.
I'm gonna let y'all know.
So Boom wants to know, where did you get these ropes? Can you start explaining what you're taking out and what we're about to do, why they're green and all that good stuff? Because you got viewers watching, they're intrigued now. Boom is probably up with the dildo out and everything. Ready.
But
you know what I'm saying?
This is Boom, okay?
Already.
So this rope here, it's called shibari.
Hold on. Where you
Where
go,
we at?
Right there.
And so it's called shibari. It's an ancient Japanese binding technique. So originally they kind of started out using it as a way to interrogate prisoners of war. Okay, so the time it was a torture, but they fucked around and found out, like, hold on.
Yeah.
You want to feel it?
Like, there's a little pleasure into this. It puts you into a meditative state, and it relaxes you. And before you know it, you think about a baby being swaddled in a blanket. That's what the rope does to the body. So, well, this rope, This the camera. This is called jute, Jute, and it binds you tight and it swaddles you like a baby, a newborn baby in a blanket, rocks you right to sleep.
Right.
So, but what I use here for beginners, for those who are still having a few reservations about like, oh, I don't want to be bound, I want to be able to move, it stretches. It's elastic, okay? So it's the training wheels for shibari or for rope play. So basically what I'm gonna do with Ariel here is do a simple rope, a simple tie for her. She'll still be able to move about, but
what if I don't want to move?
Ariel, take the rope.
Ariel nasty and somebody.
Ariel ready.
Hang me upside down.
Ariel ready. She getting ready.
Ariel want to be suspended and strung up.
Do we need to pull the
You
pop
just
over?
fucking crazy.
We
We
do.
all knew what the fuck it meant. We knew what the fuck it meant.
I mean,
Fuck you. Our first session, we're just gonna do a simple rope.
hey, y'all, we're going to do this real quick because we do got to get to the house.
Okay.
But other than that, we got some shit for y'all next week.
We got to eat. We going to
Say, we coming back next week. Don't even worry about it.
Most definitely, I better be here.
You hear us? Boom, boom. Listen, we got you next time.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, boom. We got you next time, but for today we just doing a simple tie. A simple tie.
Hey,
Shibari.
boom.
Yeah.
Y'all not just talking to Boom, so y'all make sure
Okay,
we address the word.
Boom and Co. and company. Everybody, listen.
Everybody that's watching.
Everybody,
Now,
Ariel is
in
ready.
the
She say y'all
future.
talk, y'all stand up, baby.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna take
You got on this jacket. It's a shirt.
It's a shirt. A jacket.
You hear me? I gotta call Corey a bitch every time.
I'm not gonna play with Korea.
Man, I'm liking this. Let me get comfortable.
Okay.
Shit.
All right. So
I'm liking this.
we may have to disconnect the mic.
Okay.
So that I don't, because I'm gonna be bumping into it and things. So what should get so he could tell us.
Well, while there's a lot of air on, Daiquiri Kings does pull up. DAIQUIRI_Kings. Don't forget the 2 Z's. Now, when I tell you if you need a tantalizing taste of food, mommy.
As far as the placement, do we need to be this way? For the best angle.
This is your.
So this way, okay. All right, because we'll need the light from the back. So
we
all right.
pull up. Photo bombing.
I just hold
Photo
my hands
bombing.
down.
Yes. Okay, you're keeping down to your side for right now. And once we get you all tied up, we'll kill the lights. So if you and Caress, if y'all want to keep talking, y'all can.
Man, I'm good.
But for right now,
Daiquiri Kings. Y'all should try it.
yes,
The
me
let's
like.
get it on. When I tell you
So,
that let's get it on is something that comes
I'm gonna
with
warm
the
my
keys
hands
to it.
up 'cause
I
my
promise
hands
you,
cold
you
as
won't
shit.
miss. It's about as green as that rope. This young lady is about to get tied up with it. Come with a green apple. And when I tell you, it is going to do something
We'll
that
play with
will
Daiquiri King.
leave you
So this first rope
wanting us
goes
to
behind the
pull
neck.
up again.
and around.
We pull up. Follow us at Daiquiri_Kings.
And
with
if
2
any
Z's.
point you
Also,
want
we
to
do have
come
a
out of
group
this,
on
you're not comfortable
Facebook
with it,
that's
just let me know.
Daiquiri, Kings
So consent
with 7 Z's
number
and
one.
drop the exclamation,
Period.
or you can just go to
Throughout,
my
no matter
Facebook,
where I'm at,
and
if you ain't
you'll find
comfortable,
it.
like I really
But
need
other
you to
than that, man,
understand
this is You Talk Too
at any
Much
point you want
podcast.
to get out.
We sure
That's
appreciate
it.
y'all making
Thank you.
sure
I
that
appreciate
y'all
it.
staying put. Because what y'all are about to see
don't bother
is something that is going
Yeah.
to make
Not to be
your
flirty, not to
Pandora's
be chose.
box sexually
A lot of us do.
explode.
A lot of us do.
And that's
I'm mad
what
my
we
hand's
about
so cold because I'm.
Fuck is you doing?
We plugging while she getting while she getting this.
You know what you doing?
I know what I'm doing.
Stroking the goddamn
So
moose.
other
The
than that,
moose?
Caresses woke
What
up.
that mean? Hold on, I'm from
Ariel is
Arkansas. What that
starting to
mean?
jiggle, so that means we
means
heating up over
She's
here.
probably cold.
And Boom is like, hurry up. So we good to go. As long as everybody, Ariel waving at her fans, so she's excited to be
Let
getting
me just
tied up
focus.
today.
Because finna have me
I'm
laughing and
excited
peeing
Ariel's
on
getting
myself.
tied up. Y'all just let us know when we're ready. Well, at right now, they not ready, so I'll just keep talking because you
Oh no, they
talking.
going. She already started.
Oh,
You
shit.
talk too much podcast.
Talk too much.
Do we need to cut the lights off?
No, not yet. You don't have to. find out that the universe, hold on, God, source, the universe, ancestors, whatever.
Boom said, Lord, please.
1, 2, 3. All right. So what's gonna happen now is I'm gonna take this rope. It's gonna go in between, back behind you and up over. Okay. So right now, what you see is happening is we're negotiating the scene. This is a scene what we're doing now, and I'm making sure that she's comfortable. She's confirming what's gonna happen next. Consent. Period. Consent, okay? All right, so we're gonna go underneath, around.
I don't know, Boom, be quiet.
Yeah,
You talking too much.
it's the podcast.
Yes, sir.
Them the rules.
You done came up the regular.
I'm loving
Hey,
this.
Ariel said you want to get tied up. Hold on, how she do promo to?
What there?
Hold
Erica
on.
thought you was playing. That's what it was.
Right, I just want to make sure you
Ain't no
ain't
play.
pulling your hair.
Nah,
All right, cause now I get a little bit rough.
she said, break it out.
Hello, what Smokey say?
Break it out.
My dog.
That's my
That's
dog.
my dog.
Screw y'all.
She said,
Girl, you getting roped up. You ain't finna screw nothing. Let me tell you
she
something.
gonna be stuck.
Yeah, that rope finna screw you.
Look like it.
Chris.
I heard you.
Let me see
So at
what
this
the
point, you
viewers
can,
are
you
saying.
can
I'm
put your
pretty
hands
sure we got
behind
some
your head.
comments.
You can put your hands on me, whatever you want to do, because I'm finna be working.
Hey, Biz. You see Stanley?
What kid you done took his ass to?
Nah, tell him about the pushing button.
Huh?
On episode 9. Hey, also, y'all, on real nigga shit, man. Y'all seen us last night, man. Y'all make sure y'all tune in. Real nigga shit, man. They always talking about things that we not talking about on here. So y'all make sure y'all tune in. RNS, real nigga shit.
Tune in.
Please tune in. You Talk Too Much podcast. Extended hour version.
And this make a woman climax, right?
Dragonfly.
This is your.
Explain what you're doing. Explain what you're doing.
This would be your
Because now
foreplay.
You have viewers just watching
This
you
is
tie.
your foreplay, Boom and Company.
Okay, so this will be the foreplay of what?
Show out!
This is your foreplay. Now, mind you, if you were in your own
Why would this be somebody's foreplay?
respective living room,
You will be
clothing, exactly. See how she already know what the fuck I'm about to say. So this
You can
is
get comfortable.
this is clothing would be optional. So there's a rope here. Now on some yoga shit, this rope here. This is why I say it's important that she verbalizes her yeses and her nos in terms of consent. This rope here, this is her throat chakra. This is where she speaks. Well, sometimes a woman's like, you know what, yeah, I just go along with it. No, she needs to, I need to hear you say, yes, it's okay for me to go forward. Stop here, back up. Red light, yellow light, green light, go.
right.
Slow the fuck down, red light. No, I'm not comfortable with your mouth. Cunnilingus. Verbalize it. Otherwise, it's a little, it ain't exactly consent. So this is what this whole exercise is about, consent, okay? So, but if you are constantly checking in with your person, again, gender neutral, male or female, you ain't no room for that, oh, me too. This happened to me. Oh, hold on now. We've been communicating through this whole fucking thing, third eye and our visual eyes, and our mouth has confirmed that we are okay with what's happening in this space. We're both here and we present. Pleasure, both sides. That's the foundation. Both of us. It ain't just me, I'm getting a nut and I'm gone. No. This is reciprocation. It's an energy exchange. Start with that as the foundation. You can't go wrong with that. You can't go wrong with it, in my opinion. hold on, let me, I got a disclaimer. In my opinion, you can't go wrong with that. So, there you go. So, we're here. Throat, speaking, heart, I feel, I seek out, I have attracted you into my orbit. You're here, we're present. And here we are here in the center. This is the solar plexus. This is the sun. This is what radiates out. And when we come down to here, we're going to go into the root chakra, which is going to be all the way underneath here. So we got the root, sacral chakra, which is with the male, it's the prostate. With the female, it's the womb. That's where all life and creation comes out of. Come on. How the fuck can you not worship this center in the male and the female? What's where one becomes, two becomes one.
Right.
Come on now.
I love y'all becoming one. Ariel, you
Two
look good,
becoming
too.
one.
You're welcome.
So we're here. We communicated. The heart, we've attracted. Solar plex, we're here. Now, if I had the other rope, it's more restricted, but here we got a little bit of wiggle room. It's a little call and response. We're like, we're here with it. No, we're tighter, we're looser. We can communicate with this. But with this rope here, it's whatever the fuck I say. But you've already consented to that.
That's the domination rope?
This is the domination rope.
Golly, that mug look like it.
We've already established ahead of time that you trust yourself.
Yeah, say that shit louder.
You trust, Ariel trusts herself enough. Yeah. Me, as the one applying the rope, I trust myself enough to not take advantage of her. To not take advantage of the gift of her submission. Speak. I'm not going to take advantage of that. I'm not going to hurt you. But she got to trust herself enough to even choose me. To choose me. Choose him. Choose him. Choose herself. Choose this environment. Come on, man. It's deeper than just, oh, this is some white people shit. Bullshit. Bullshit. This is healing happening right here. Whatever happened before this moment, right the fuck now, don't matter. Right. I'm consenting in this moment. In this moment right here. Do what thou wilt. I ain't gonna take no shit, don't do no harm. I trust myself.
There you go.
You got me.
Put your
I got
disclaimers
you.
out there.
Consent.
There you go.
Do I have your permission to proceed?
Yes, you do.
That's all it takes. Ain't no ego hurting in that. If she tell me no right now, that's it.
No, she didn't say no. She didn't say no. She didn't say no.
See, she done tied herself.
She want it.
She done tied
She
herself.
want that shit. We want that shit.
Do you understand what just happened?
Don't do that.
Y'all, she done tied herself.
Don't do that to her.
Caress, what she do?
Shit.
Decker King, what she do?
She started wiggling.
Did you see what she did? No, I am here. I trust myself and I trust you. That's what the fuck she just did. You ain't gotta take shit. You ain't gotta worry about if she just did it herself. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on.
Come on, man. Let's go on here. Y'all take y'all time. Y'all take y'all time. Y'all take y'all
So
time.
any young person, you ain't never gotta worry about never catching no charge. She just tied herself.
Should be on camera.
On camera. Stop playing. Stop
and make
playing.
sure you explain these too.
Oh, the flogger.
We gonna get to that.
Okay, Ariel. Hey.
I ain't even offered. She done said it. Do y'all? I ain't even offered. They just been on the table as placemats.
She's still watching.
That's right.
She done already been, piece the scene. She telling me what to do. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? She telling me.
So much time. I done heard people talking for. I want to see that.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's me too. Ooh, she killing that shit. I like that shit. I remember you did that last time.
That's nice.
But that's the thing, though. This is when you got.
So why are you tying her? Why are you doing her legs? What does that mean?
I'm going as far as she fucking.
So what does that
me
mean?
to.
As she's allowing you to tie her up, what does that mean for you as the one doing the tying? Because you have to be getting turned on yourself. What is your pleasure?
Like a motherfucker.
What's your pleasure right now? How are you feeling? Because us as men, it's the obvious what's going on. But you, as the lesbian in the room, how are you feeling right now?
It's the consent for me. Like you trust me, not just me.
Oh, I feel that.
You trust yourself. She trusts herself enough to allow me to do.
Yeah, that's right.
That's a lot of pressure.
Are you wet?
Say, man.
You talk too much podcast.
I am aroused. I am. No.
You talk too much podcast.
No. But
we consent, right? We consented, right?
That's the point.
We consent,
that's
right?
the point. And so, like I said, any young person watching this, to be aroused, that's energy. When you see people catching the Holy Spirit in church and they falling out and shit, you gotta be able to come back to yourself, not lose it and fall apart.
This ain't the Holy Spirit, though. This is some sexual shit.
Low key, the Holy Spirit and sexual energy, for me, feels the same.
There you go.
It comes in through my root, through my clitoris, it moves up and spread out through my body.
Okay.
Eyes roll back in my head. Somebody gotta catch me.
Okay.
Is that what happened?
Boom said yeah.
See, when a woman,
felt that shit. Boom said yeah.
When we orgasm, what it do? It come up through our body.
Real shit.
That's what it feels. But again, with the yoga and all the shit that I've been doing my whole life, I've had to breathe, cycle that shit back around. And if my brothers, if my young men, if my niggas knew, if y'all fucking knew what y'all could do with that energy, y'all ain't even gotta bust no nut. That's your life force.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Yeah. Y'all lose so much life force and energy when you release. If you knew if you could just breathe and bring that shit back there, you'd be fucking for hours. You don't even need no perk.
Yeah.
You don't need no perk. You don't need that gas station pill.
What's the gas station pill?
Man, you know that little pill, it's a little extra.
You talk too much podcast.
That's that rhino pill.
That rhino! That's the one!
Oh, the rhino pill.
All the pink pill.
Oh,
again.
Gas station pill.
Hold on. Ain't no shade on the rhino pill. I swear to God.
Rhino
Again.
for real. Black rhino for real.
On God.
Black rhino?
On
no.
God.
We got some young players out there. Y'all gotta let them know what y'all talking about.
God.
Do they have a corner store?
You go to the corner store and do what?
Cause sometimes,
let her give the instructions to the young players.
Cause sometimes that XO or whatever it is that you done pop, it may give you a gummy and you can't get hard. But when you go and you get that gas station pill, it pop you right back on up.
So they
and
go to the counter.
Together. They go to the counter
and do what?
And they go and they get one of them rhino. It's like rhinoceros, but rhino pill, and it boosts you back up. You may or may not need a little Henny, some little brown.
So basically, what you saying? Emoji.
And the purple emoji? Yeah. Eggplant.
Already. Go ahead, sweetheart. Tyrell, we consented around
again, when I was in the world, I used to. You
good, sweetheart. Go ahead. Tyrell, let's go.
I ain't gonna never tell y'all no shit that I ain't experienced or done before in my life. I'm not one of them people. But I'm telling you, them fucking rhinos and them XOs.
You took rhino?
I didn't, but my partner them. Yeah.
Well, this is really another insight into sexuality that we do appreciate you
Most
showing
definitely.
us. It's something to be respected because there are people out there who are into this things like this. So we are taking the time to do this so we can just hurry this along because we don't want to number one, miss out on the opportunity for people who are and learning something that's going because people are learning right now.
Yeah.
So we want to make sure that this is done in a timely fashion because it's sensualness, it's time in this. All that has to be right. The organic posture of this has to be right. So we want to make sure that we continue to move this right along. We appreciate everyone that's sticking around. We do understand the cast, they have lives. But you talk too much podcast. We're gonna give the respect to a Dragonfly for coming and Ariel for actually being a willing participant and wanting, to experience another height to sexuality. So if we have this time, we're gonna take this time, and we make sure y'all follow Ariel at Ariel. Go ahead and hit your IG for him.
Oh, give me your info.
ARIELMSCLASSY. Ariel Miss Classy.
Ariel Miss Classy, and then go ahead, Dragonfly. Go ahead and hit your
Yoga Trucker Pose. YOGA.trucker.pose. POLES. Yoga Trucker Pose. That's me. Pole like the stripper pole. Because I do that shit too.
Awesome. So let me tell y'all what just happened while we sitting here, right?
What happened?
I got a trip going to Miami with some very prestigious people. Some of my homegirls, some of my business partners. They sent me a video of Ariel at this very moment. I'm not even playing. And I had to ask you, I said, tell me this is your outfit.
And I said,
that's what you was talking about.
Look, what they say. Look what they say. You tell me what they say.
What they say?
Sunday they showed out, hey, invite this girl too.
Look, hello. So as you saying that and you roping her up.
Oh my God, girl, look at me.
Look at
They
her.
showed out. Hey.
As she's roping.
Throw it in. Hold on.
But this happened in the midst of, they don't know about the show, they don't know about none of that. These are my regular friends who asked me, hey, invite her to this business.
Man, Ariel be cutting up. Don't
in
let
the club. Guys, I'm always in the club. I'm always out. You don't give a fuck what type of day it is. I'm out.
Ariel be out here. Come on, man.
Because, we be turned.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But this just, look, so.
Was
look,
that
look, they just sent me that. And is that a female or a male sending me that? That's a female.
That's a female?
Well, we done.
Damn. See? Come on now. Look at God. God don't be playing. God don't make no mistakes. That's the thing. God don't make no mistakes. Come on.
Okay, we got to get your ticket. Because they done asked you and don't even know you're on live.
But it's always like that. Like, when I'm out, people give you other
I got some
Ariel, tell these people what's going on.
I'm getting roped up, basically.
And are you
She
enjoying
getting tied
yourself?
up.
I am.
How do you feel being tied up with this being a new experience and all? I mean, this is something new for you. You don't just go around letting people tie you up. I hope not in HEBs and Walmarts and shit.
No,
He said HEB.
You know what I'm saying?
I never got tied up.
He said
I
HEB.
always wanted to be tied up.
Ariel.
Really?
So the people who asked for you just now,
Oh, let me move that
this
way.
is a video
I got you.
of me filming you and you getting roped up. They don't even understand what's going on because they don't have no idea.
We are
You
on
confirm it
Utah
that
Too Much
Argonaut to go to
Podcast.
Miami.
Let them know what's going on. We are on Utah Too Much
How you know y'all
Podcast.
record me?
Look at my nigga.
We are on YouTube. You Talk Too Much Podcast. You Talk Too Much Podcast. It goes down.
You talk too much podcast,
I'm
boy.
ready for it to be finished. I'm ready to see what's next.
So are you ready for it to go tighter or
Tighter.
you want tighter? You want to be roped up tighter?
I want to feel secure.
You want to feel secure. So right now you're feeling a sense of security.
Yeah, but I want that.
You want that? You want the emoji.
She wanna
Make
feel
some
the
already.
flaw. Alright, you wanna feel the flaw?
Bad thing.
Like you
I
wanna.
have like a whole bunch of women waiting on me at a place. I didn't know it was gonna take this exact time, and they're yelling at me in text. So I'm gonna have to remove said self. So I'm hoping that this doesn't take like forever, but I want to see the goddamn end result. Let me tell you something like that.
We're about to wrap it up here.
She is killing this leg shit. Whatever the fucking leg shit is, that leg shit is going down. Damn, I know that feel good. Who you at, goddamn?
Who you with? Who you with?
You sit still,
Who you with?
and you
Who
get
with?
roped.
Baby, I'm getting roped. What you saying? She got it.
Got it, Caress?
Oh, I already know my nigga had it down here because she for real with it.
She about to put them ropes through her shoes and everything.
While you talking, I'm learning.
So if y'all just tuning in, you are watching Dragonfly tie up Ariel. This is
And I'm gonna retie your shoes.
this is something that we weren't expecting. It's
Yeah,
something
that is
that I
so
can't even
nice.
really explain or even give a real explanation to give it its worth of what it's actually going to do for Ariel and Dragonfly. Oh, they're getting whipped in, y'all. It's getting tight. In a minute, we're about to hit the lights. And this thing is finna glow. I mean, I'm talking about Ariel is finna look like she has disappeared, and she is going to look magnificent. And that's when, here we go. That's when it really, 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 if you're just tuning in, she is getting
Do we have a mirror?
Roped up.
I think the mirror's in the back.
This is sexual pleasure. This is what people do. A lot of people say this would be white people's sex, but this would be for everyone who is freaky enough to indulge in.
This is.
There you go.
Foreplay. It's foreplay.
Foreplay is important.
Foreplay.
Figure
It gets
out.
all the endorphins flowing, and if you use the jute rope, it blocks the energy flowing from out the body. But the flogging will force the energy through. Just behind her so she can see herself. I just want her to see herself.
You talk too much podcast. You talk too much podcast. It goes down here. You can catch us every week at the Jour. At the Jour. You can catch us every week at the Jour. You talk too much podcast. You can catch us every week. Also, Real Nigga Shit, RNS, every week. Every week you can catch them at the Jour. At the Jour. On YouTube. On YouTube.
Step up.
Right now, we are just transitioning, getting the set ready because we're about to take this thing up another level. We sure appreciate everyone who is still up late night. We did not plan to be here this long, so everyone who is waiting on us because everyone has something else to do, we appreciate y'all standing by as we change the setup so we make sure that y'all get the full flavor of this sexuality that we are bringing here. You've seen it first on You Talk Too Much podcast. Man, when I tell you, shit, it's getting hot in here. Now, what are you doing now? I see that you are strapping her in. You are spanking her with the rope.
Don't tell her that because she nasty. I know my nigga.
Ariel wants to know what she do. Can you tell her what if she wants to talk to you? Can you talk to her back? Will you talk to her back if she wants you to talk?
But not trusting the environment that she's brought into. And that her best interest is going to be held the highest regard.
That's what's up.
Not trusting the people around her. These are people that fuck with you. They wouldn't put you in no harm. They wouldn't put you in no harm.
They won't put you in harm's way.
They
But
would.
you was sitting over there. I'm
Shut up, Corey. I'm thinking about it. I'm caressed. I'm thinking about it.
She didn't know she was at home. She didn't know. She didn't know. She know now though.
That look cool.
Got it looking like a skeleton.
You Talk Too Much podcast. You seen it here first. You can catch us every week. Every week. We are on here bringing the flavor, bringing new conversation, bringing sexuality. Looks like tonight. So we sure appreciate y'all for allowing us to tap into your Pandora's box of sexualities. A lot of people didn't even know this type of stuff existed. So this is why I did ask for you to come on to the show.
I appreciate you. You got the vision there, brother. You got the vision. Let's see, get a little tighter.
You Talk Too Much podcast. You Talk Too Much podcast. We sure appreciate the love. And also everyone, y'all follow Dragonfly. She is on Instagram. Go ahead and give your tags out.
Yoga trucker pose, yoga.trucker, like 18-wheelers, like, yeah, vroom vroom, yoga trucker pose. Or for my adult content, Dark Yogi, CODARKYOGI,
Adult content. Adult content. I don't need no one misunderstanding. That's your consent right there. Adults only. Okay? OnlyFans, same thing. The Dark Yogi. THEDARKYOJI. Whatever you need. Spirituality and kink and BDSM. Whatever you need. Full spectrum, service and healing. Because there's healing in this. Believe it or not. This ain't just white people shit.
So are you feeling anything off of her that needs to be healed? Or is that what you kind of like? Because I see that you're being very sensual with your hands as you tie her up. You're being very inquisitive of how she's shaped. I see that you're paying attention to detail as you place the rope in particular placements. So I'm wondering, is this a skill that you picked up? Because, you know, a lot of people...
Lights off?
Lights off? Oh, yeah, Mike. I got you. I hold it. Go ahead.
All right, so sorry about that. Like I stated, this was not prepared to happen. So we are live. So basically, you know, going back to what I was saying, I see that you are being very, very, very sensual and very, very, very. You're being very precise in where you're placing the rope. You know, of course, you know we are, you know, sexually immune to, hey, this turns us on, but there's a skill that's going on. There's something happening here. You say that she's being healed right now, so the question really is, you know, are you feeling anything off of her? How do you know that is there healing being taking place right now?
The healing that takes place right now is the fact that she feels safe enough. In terms of safety, that starts in the root. The root chakra is the first, I believe, 3 to maybe 7 years of your life. As far as your home life, it's where you are taught what good touch versus bad touch. It happens in the first 7 years of your life. That's the root chakra, and it moves up into the sacral and into your solar plexus, which is your will, where you go out and you seek that mimics your childhood environment.
So is this a molestation piece, maybe?
It depends on the person. Like I don't know Ariel's past. I don't know anything about her. But what I do know is that from the time she walked in to where she is right now, it's not the same person. At first, we weren't too sure. We didn't know. But right now, we open and we receptive.
All right, so show the viewers moving forward how this actually is going to turn us on.
So right now, Ariel, we haven't even went into flogging. So I don't know her past in terms of, did you ever get spankings as a child? She got spankings as a child. So I don't know where her zones are. I don't know what her yeses are, what her no's are. I don't know that yet. I don't know what's consent.
So let's figure them out. Let's go ahead and figure them out.
This is where, turn around for me again. This is where communication, this is where, this not here, that's her throat chakra. This is where she would have to verbalize what areas that she's okay with being tapped on, spanked on, and what she's not. So this is, now, ahead of time, if we knew we were going to come into this, this would have already been discussed. But she opened up during the podcast. So this when we say this wasn't orchestrated, it wasn't. It was not discussed. So this is what we discussed as far as a scene beforehand. What do you want to receive? What areas would you like to feel this leather? Because this is real leather. This ain't clever. This is real leather right here. Do we need soft? Are the thighs is an area for you. Do you also feel pleasure in the thighs where you feel pain? The calves, the chest. I need to know what her yeses are. What are her green light? Yes, absolutely yes. Her red light, hell no. Yellow light, maybe. So that's what negotiating a scene means.
So
let me know.
we sure appreciate everybody tuning in today. Y'all stay tuned. We are going to bring her back. We wanted to leave something for the imagination. Now, like I stated, this thing only happens on You Talk Too Much podcast. We sure appreciate y'all. And yeah, if y'all want to see exclusively what happens, y'all holler at Dragonfly. This is what she offers. This is what she does. This is what she is here, put on earth to do. And that's to heal sexually. So if y'all want to tap into another experience of sexuality that will probably take you to another height of foreplay, in which we've learned today that this is foreplay, y'all holler at her. We sure appreciate Ariel for being a willing participant as a model today. And we appreciate her for just coming on the show and all. At Caress214, y'all know what it is. That's my guy. And King, you know, he dipped out, but we sure appreciate you, my man, for showing up. Hey, we about to sign out. Daiquiri Kings, y'all know what it is. DAIQURI_Kings with 2 Z's. We pull up. Hey, y'all, we not called Kings for nothing. We sure appreciate everything. You Talk Too Much podcast. Peace. And we out
Peace.
Oh, that's the mic. Yeah. Oh, can you? Oh, let me get you out of there so you can pee. I was like, let me get a picture, but hold on.
Okay, he's be running through you, boy. So I know y'all gotta go, but I want to at least get a picture with the top still on.